How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. So I decided to do a little Fat Snorlax progress video, mainly because I haven't done a Fat Snorlax progress video in a little while. So Double Experience is now over, and I was pretty happy with the overall progress during Double Experience weekend. I was able to get a lot of crafting. I got about 12.5 million crafting, and so I'm almost to 50 mil on that one. And I was also able to get up to 78.6 mil in my fletching. I ended up getting about 24 million fletching during the weekend, and then a bunch of other skills. I got a grand total of about 65 million EXP gained. So I was pretty happy with that altogether because some of the stuff I did was a little bit slower. So overall, definitely very happy with that progress. And right now, I'm working on my thieving. So I just hit 119 thieving today. It's only 9,675,000, and then I will be 120. I was actually going to do a Road to 120 thieving series, but I decided not to do that. The main reason why is because it just ended up being so fast, and also I was getting everything else ready for Double Experience weekend that I really wasn't working consistently on thieving. So right now, my main goals on RuneScape. Actually, well, you know what? I'll get back to that. I wanted to say one more thing about Double Experience Weekend real quick. My plans for the next Double Experience Weekend is going to be to do 120 crafting and 120 summoning. So I only need 44 million summoning, and I only need about 60 million in crafting. Both those are definitely easily done during Double Experience Weekend. I'm going to cut dragon stones for the crafting, and I'm going to do yaks and whatnot for this. Altogether, I do plan on getting my crafting up to 50 million before the next Double Experience weekend, so that way it's not too much. It'll end up being about 54 million, so I'll be able to knock that out hopefully pretty easily. Yeah, so my plans right now, what I'm doing right now is the thieving. I'm going to finish off the 120 thieving. I'm also planning on finishing off 120 fletching. I'm basically buying supplies for that still right now. That's really what I'm waiting on, honestly, is just I need to buy more supplies. I do have some supplies now, so I'm going to try to make some progress with that. But yeah, it's going to take quite a bit more supplies still because there is quite a bit more EXP here, to get to 104 million. So hopefully we'll be able to finish that off and the thieving off. So one other thing too is the overall plans for the channel right now, like what's upcoming, is I'm going to be doing a one bill loot tab. It's going to be PVM only. So the stuff I put in the loot tab will not have anything to do with any other things. So they can't come from farming, can't come from anything else. It's going to be PVM only. So I have actually got a little bit of a start on that tab, and I'll show you guys here in a second. But I'm not gonna start that tab until after I hit 120 thieving and 120 fletching, and I'm also not going to start that until I get done with the Taskmaster series. I am gonna do like a little bit of like pre-series work, I guess if you want to call it. So whatever PVM I do previous to that series actually starting, I'm gonna throw in the loot tab, and then if you guys are actually watching the channel and stuff like that, you'll see the progress about that stuff really slowly. But I'm not going to be doing any hardcore PVM. I'm not really going to be hardcore working on that tab until I actually start that series. But let's go ahead and take a look at the bank here. So I did very recently start doing a farming tab. So for a long time here, I have not had a farming tab. And the reason why is because I just kind of stopped doing farming. I don't know. I don't know. Me and farming is kind of like me and quests. Sometimes I'm just like, let's do a whole lot of it. Other times I'm like, nope, I don't really want to do any of it. So I've been in kind of the mood to not do any of it for a while. I was doing it on the Ark a little bit to get mushrooms, but I'm actually going to start doing farming again now. So I decided to go ahead and start another farming tab that I previously had gotten rid of completely. So I'm at 28,000 away from 110 farming, so I'm going to start working towards 120 farming with that. During the one bill loot tab, I do plan on getting a lot of farming EXP, and you will see how I'm going to be doing that during that one bill loot tab. So if you're interested in seeing how you can get a bunch of farming while making money doing it, aside from doing herb runs and stuff, I'll be showing you that. Obviously, doing seed aside and everything like that during PVM is going to be helpful, but I'll show you what my main plans are for that. But yeah, starting up this farming tab again, so I just got some basic stuff in here, whatever, just some trees and whatnot. So this right here with the Dragon Hatchet on top, this is my current loot tab. So this loot tab is going to be the tab that I continue to grow as we move towards 1 bill loot tab. There was previously, I don't know, well, I just went and did a Ganodermic trip during a stream. You know, if you were on for that stream, you probably saw that, but that's why these Gano Flakes in here. And then, anyway, this is all just stuff I've gotten just kind of like doing super casual PVM and not really working on that tab yet. I got some cool stuff in here like a Staff of Light and everything. I'm going to kind of keep those things up at the top. I got the Dragon Hatchet from Dagonoth Kings. Arms are up top from a little bit of Barrows. You guys might have seen that in one of my previous videos where I got that. And I got a Staff of Light while I was killing some Ice Strike Worms. But for the most part, I've not really started on this tab yet. So I'm going to start hardcore on this tab after after the Taskmaster and the 2 120s, like I was saying. Also, you should probably keep in mind, or not, I don't know, not keep in mind, but you guys should probably know something about my previous history. I have never really had a loot tab before. My loot tab is like, I've never done a loot tab past like, let's say like 100 mil. And then for the most part, I'll just piece it out, you know, after that. So this is going to be the first loot tab that'll actually get into the 1 bill or beyond. And we'll kind of see how far it goes. It just really depends. If I get to 1 bill and then, you know, everybody's like, keep going, then maybe I'll keep going and just make like a max cash tab or something like that. But we'll see how that goes. This right here, this tab is actually my Thieving tab. So this is most of the stuff that I've gotten from Thieving. There's a couple things that are kind of missing from this tab that are probably in the bank elsewhere. But the problem is, though, is a lot of these items you get from doing pickpocketing and priff is they're a lot the same items like as doing other things. Like actually in this loot tab, there's probably some of these gold ores are actually probably from doing the Tra hour, as well as some like the other random bars and everything in here. But you can't really prevent that. So that's another reason why I want to get done with 120 before I like really start hardcore grinding, is because I want it so that I don't get a bunch of this crap added into my loot tab. Also, I don't want to sell this loot. This tab, this is like my Thieving loot tab. I don't want to sell this Thieving loot tab until after I'm done with 120, because I kind of want to see what I get. But by the way, I'm actually not really. You know what? I shouldn't really say 120 Thieving. I'm actually going till I get the pet. I've actually not gotten the pet yet. So I'm hoping to get the pet before 120, but if not, it looks like I might be thieving it a little bit further. But anyway, I'm going to sell this after I get that pet, so you guys will see that if I ever get the pet. But that's the plan here, and that's the reason why another one of the reasons why I want to wait until after I get done with that. Also, I want to get done with fletching too, because the skilling supplies sitting in the bank make it difficult to separate them for like the loot tab drops. So there's some things I'm not really going to be able to prevent from putting in the loot tab, but yeah, we'll just see how that goes. But anyway, more on that loot tab stuff in the future here. I am going to be doing the 1 bill loot tab. I've also got some other plans for another series that's a highly requested series. And you know what? I'll go ahead and tell you guys about that. So I'm going to have another like short like flipping series. So it's going to be basically like just tips of how to make your flipping and your investing much more efficient. It's the kind of stuff you can probably expect to see on the Patreon. But I'm going to be bringing that to YouTube and showing you guys, you know, just some more in-depth stuff, because after looking through a lot of other people's videos, they don't really want to show you stuff like, they don't really want to show you the stuff that like really, really works. And I don't know, that's just something, you know, like when I created this YouTube channel, that's just something I wanted to do, is I wanted to show the stuff that other people aren't going to show. So that's really what I want to be trying to do here. And be trying to show you guys the stuff that people don't want you to see when it comes to flipping and investing and whatnot. But alright guys, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to grind this Thieving AFK, and then I will see you guys in the next video. So look forward to that flipping series. That flipping series is definitely going to be way before the 1 bill loot tab starts. I'm probably going to have that flipping series going up here probably in like the next day or two. We'll see how this weekend goes for me. But yeah, look forward to the next live stream if you're interested. And then, because I am going to be doing the Taskmaster stuff on it's going to be 100% done on live streaming. So if you guys want to see the Taskmaster series, that is, like I said, 100% live stream. So subscribe if you'd like to. Turn your notifications on. That way you can see when the streams start up. And I will catch you guys in the next video.